It finally happened. It finally happened after a year of wanting it, because I love me some play on words. It is time for HELLE-BUYCKBEAK! Yes!
Get ready to fly!
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even speak. What world is this?
You're speechless.
Let's lose to Philadelphia, and then let's shut out the Wild. What? My name, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, my name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Feel free to hit the subscribe button because we greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to 750 by the end of the month. We're about halfway there. We're at 725 right now. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. So, the Winnipeg Jets defeat the Minnesota Wild 2-0. 2-0. It was almost 3-0, but we can't help but go offside against the Wild, so who the hell cares? But, you know, Jets. Impressive tonight. And you know what? Impressive defensively. Love the defensive game tonight. We didn't give the Wild an inch, and honestly, that was the right way to play. This was a tough game, a rough game, and a brutal game at times, and we will get to all of those aspects. So, first period going in, you know, I was very hesitant, and I was pretty much in denial about our chances of winning because PLD is out, Pionk is out, and actually Pagansky's out, but you know, oh no. Not Pagansky. What will we do? Like, no, it's the other two I was worried about, right? So we brought up a lot of guys. Hanel and Kovacevic were the third deep pairing, and oh my, did I really like those defensemen tonight. They looked good. Obviously, Svechnikov's still back in the lineup again. Reichel's back in the lineup. I actually really like Christian Reichel. I just think that he again will work good in Shelter's minutes, and that's fine. That's honestly, there are guys that have that ceiling. So, getting into it, Jets get a power play early. It's good. The power play looked really good tonight, and I love this, although I would like them to try that second unit more often, because every time the second unit was on, really good scoring chances. Case in point, Ville Heinola gets a really good chance, and it just shoots it wide. It's like, why, Ville, why? You need that, but that's okay. That's okay. He doesn't get the Mike Award for that. No. I'm actually going to give the Mike Award, it's right here. Mike Award is sometimes just for like an error that you make. Sometimes the Mike Award for the worst Jet. This award is named after the first ever commenter who commented negative things called Mike, and his opinion was arbitrary, pointless, and meaningless. So I made an award that was arbitrary, pointless, and meaningless. Yeah, so honestly, today's Mike Award will go to Paul Stastny. Nothing really negative that he did. It's just that he didn't convert on a couple really key chances, including one that would have given Cole Perfetti a nasty assist on a power play in the third period. So yeah, Paul, nothing personal. You just kind of had to get it today. That was a pretty gentle toss by my standards, Carter. It's a pretty gentle one.
Considering the other ones are
where I'm just chucking it. Like this wall is just like a myriad of just bruises.
A Walmart WWE title belt is breaking the wall before it's getting broken.
Right, exactly. So, anyway, moving on. The Jets, though, on the power play yet again. And why would they be on the power play? For a very questionable play. So, Greenway and Marcus Foligno were two Wild players that were playing a real questionable game here. Now, Marcus Foligno especially almost gets into deep problems in the first period. We'll definitely be hearing from the Department of Player Safety because of his actions in the third, and I'm going to explain why. Foligno gets hit by Dillon clean and hard. He doesn't like that. Now, Greenway goes to stand up for Dillon, and they drop their gloves to start fighting. Now, Foligno almost gets the dreaded third man in penalty. The third man in penalty is this. If two guys are fighting, that's fine. As we all know in hockey, you can fight. That's fine. We let you do it. If you're the third man in, where you're pretty much outnumbering the opponent, you will get a possible match penalty and look towards suspensions because it's pretty much two people punching one guy in the face. And that is not okay. Foligno goes to try to sucker punch Dillon and gets intercepted by goddamn Adam Lowry. which looked really sick on TV, just coming in like, no, you're not. So both of them fight. Reaction here.
Yup. Win the fight. Win it. Win that shit. Oh, Lowry, you gotta throw. Uppercut him. Okay, Dillon won his. Okay, we get a draw. Good.
Yeah, so, but this results in us getting a power play. Now, I'm not sure, I didn't actually go back and check what the extra 2 minutes was for. Here's my logic. You kind of have to give an instigator penalty, or you could give like a technical roughing penalty, because Lowry has to fight Foligno. Because if he doesn't fight Foligno then sucker punches Dillon in the back of the head. Where, like, either way you slice it, either Lowry's forced to take a penalty to stop brain damage, or he doesn't, and he gets the extra penalty nonetheless. So, honestly, Minnesota getting the extra penalty here makes sense. That's why the Jets would go on a two-minute power play, and they would score on this power play, might I add. Mark Scheifele on a one-timer that barely beats Kakinen, but I digress. Reaction here.
Oh, give it to him. Yeah! Mark Scheifele! Power play goal! Let's go! Yes! Woo!
Yes. So, honestly, the first period was solid. The power play looked good. Honestly, the better chances were by the second unit, but the first unit converted, so I don't hate it. I'm not going to complain. The Jets are in such a weird spot, though, because their next, 5 games are against Central Division opponents. So, if you're going to decide to become a playoff contender, now is the time, but at the same time, you need to pick up a lot of wins. I'm not talking 50-50 booking here. You need to win streaks here. You need streaks. You need to win against Dallas and Nashville next, and then you need to win some key games going down the line. And you're still, even after all that, you're still out of a playoff spot by about 10 points, so which is about five wins. You can master it. I'm not going to get too high hopes yet, but we'll see. I don't like getting overly optimistic. I feel like we do this too often, where we win one game and we're like, oh, fuck, time to be some world beaters, boys. It's like, no, we know our limits. Let's stay contained. So anyway, the second period now. Second period was a great defensive period. Honestly, all of them were great defensive period. And Kovacevic looks great. I really love Kovacevic's defensive style game. Pairing him with Heinola, who has sometimes been a little gung-ho sometime on his chances and rushes. You know what? It worked. Heinola settled down. Also, Cole Perfetti can goddamn backcheck, and isn't that a godsend? Cole Perfetti created a chance, was the first man back for backchecking. Love it. We love to see it. So, honestly, second period, I'm just going to kind of glance over. I don't think anything really of substance happened in the second period much, in terms of goals or penalties. Now, let's get to the third period, shall we? The third period pretty much picks up where everything left off. Now, there was pushing and shoving, and honestly, and you could have given, 2-minute, roughing penalties all third period, or at least the back half of the third period, and that would have been fine, but we don't call it like that. However, the main thing that we need to talk about, so Greenway and Scheifele, I believe, was it Reichel or Buffet? There's a bunch of guys that get brought in, just get involved in crap along the boards. However, here's the problem. Foligno gets into a fight with Lowry. I'm going to do this is a long one. It's a minute-long clip, but that's okay. Reaction here.
A lot of shit. Yes. Come on, Lowry. Here's the thing, yeah. Foligno holds back a lot on that. He literally holds him far away. Oh, now Lowry's beginning to go off on him. Another one. Oh, good shot by Foligno there. Oh, another shot by Lowry. Foligno's just holding him back pretty much. Yeah. Oh, just barely gets conditioned. Okay. Yeah, now we got a problem, because now Foligno's trying to lay into him when he's on the ground. You can't be doing that. That'll get you an extra one. Yeah, he's getting a major. For sure. He's done. You can't keep punching when the guy's on the ground. You play in a sport where you wear knives on your feet. You shithead.
So yeah, as you can see, I get really upset at the end of this clip, and I'll explain why. Now, I couldn't... First off, when the fight goes to the ground, it's done. You're done. You're done. As I said before, you got knives on your goddamn feet. This isn't a sport where you do where there's no ground and pound. No. Fights down, you're done. Honestly, like Foligno gets a solid, reverses like momentum, gets a solid takedown on Lowry. Now, however, after this, I was irate because what does Marcus Foligno do? Knee right to the head. That will get you. I am hoping that the Department of Player Safety gives him at least 2 games suspension, at least 2 games. Given the fact that he was almost got a third man in the first period, we could be looking at more, because you cannot. The fact that they gave it an unsportsmanlike penalty is hilarious. What are you doing? Honestly, even in beer league, I played a beer league game where a guy started kneeing a guy in the face. Beer league officials knew to give the guy a 5-minute major, or in this case, what should have been called was a match penalty, or a gross. One of the two. Honestly. Because you can't go around kneeing people in the skull. You have goddamn shin guards with knee padding right there that's pretty much hard plastic just smashing a guy in the face. That is utterly ridiculous. So Marcus Foligno should definitely be suspended. I don't care that we don't play them for a while. That's terrible. Sorry, Minnesota fans. I'm not a fan of that. And I don't think you'd be either. The fact that they gave him unsportsmanlike, I'm like, how? You have review. You can review a major penalty. The hell is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you just say it's a major? Just say it's also a major. Then review it. Then you can de-escalate it later. Look at that. Solve your goddamn problems. Anywho, Jets, we wouldn't score on the power play. It's fine. We would get very good chances. Perfetti would feed it to Stastny. We'd get a very good chance. That's why he's getting the McCourty. He just couldn't convert. And then the rest of the third period anyway, Minnesota would pull their goalie. We'd get a lot of good chances at the net. And then we would finally score from our own blue line. Nate Schmidt, 2-0. Jets!
Fire! Yes! Nate Schmidt! Jets lead the Wild 2-0! Woo!
And then after that, they'd pull their goalie again and we'd score? No, we wouldn't, because we would be offside again. Damn it. And that's fine. That's fine. I had this nice thing ready where it's a 3, it's also a W, and that was cool, but that's fine. Anyway, all in all, I'm very happy. Jets hold on for the shutout. I get to call this video HELLE-BUYCKBEAK. We have a majestic thumbnail that Carter has designed. All to my best wishes.
That is one of my favorite ones I've ever.
I agree. It's up there with the Death of Superman one, which you should definitely check out because I love that thumbnail. That thumbnail's beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Comment down below your thoughts on this game. Do you think that Marcus Foligno will get suspended? If so, how many games? Who impressed you the most tonight? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Also, 3 stars, right? Because I forget these sometimes. 3 stars. HELLEBUYCK gets the first star, Cole Perfetti gets the second star, and Kovacevic gets the third star. Honestly, those were the guys that really stuck out to me. Yes, I know Scheifele scored, but if we're being honest, Scheifele scored. Yeah, well, Schmidt scored an empty net. Yeah. And Scheifele scored a goal where it literally deflected off the goalie and in. Like, if we're being honest here, that wasn't a Scheif elite moment. That was just a Scheif, like, thank God moment. But anyway, yeah, no, very happy with this game. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like because it really does help us out in the algorithm, and we really do appreciate it. Subscribe, comment, all that. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor, and score!